Okay, so today we're back with Anichess. If you're new here, Anichess is a chess variant that uses spells. Again, huge thanks to them for sponsoring these videos. Today, we're going to be trying the deck that I played one game with in the last video. I think it has a lot of potential, and I haven't seen anybody run this exact combination, at least not in a while. And I wanted to show you a game that I played that I wasn't recording. A lot of people don't like using Shot in the Dark anymore because you can't use it on the queen anymore, so it really limits its use. It would be extremely strong on the queen, but I still think there's a lot of value in it. You can turn losing positions into coin flips, like 50-50s. So in this game, I was down so much material. You'll see my opponent has two queens. This is actually a knight that got parkour mech'd. So this is a completely losing position, but I used my Shot in the Dark to move the king right into range of the other king. So now the safest move for my opponent would be something that my king can't reach. But for some reason, my opponent just moves their queen and I just get to take their king. So I completely turned this game around. And I think I would have done significantly better if I was better at chess, but that's besides the point. So yeah, we're going to be trying this deck out in a couple games today. And again, if you want to try Anichess out for yourself, click the link in the description and use code GLG when signing up. But with that being said, let's get right into the games. All right, go for the opening we usually go for. Again, I don't play e4 normally, but in Anichess, I think it's good to get piece activity as fast as possible, rather than just, like standard opening theory. Okay, well, we just gambited a pawn, but that's fine. See if our opponent even takes it. I suppose it's not even a gambit because my opponent is playing the Petrov, so I could have taken this one at any point. Okay, now let's defend with our own pawn. This allows us to get our other bishop in. Interesting, okay. That's a very early parkour mech. We don't really have to worry about that if we don't want to. It might make most sense just to castle right away, although certain attacks could be dangerous. I think it's fine. Let's take and then castle. My opponent does not have house recruit, so he's limited to just 16 pieces. I mean, including pawns, obviously. Oh, wait, maybe that wasn't so good. I do have Shot in the Dark. Can't do anything with it at the moment, unfortunately. But we could potentially house recruit to attack the knight. Where could the knight go? It had to move back, which is nice. Let's do that. Could have even pinned it with our rook. Won't have queen time for a while, so we're good on that front. I don't know if I've played against a Shot in the Dark very many times, so I'll have to be really careful about that as well. We could house recruit to attack the knight again, but might make the most sense to just save our mana. We could get a little bit of tempo by attacking the king, force my opponent to respond. Although just a simple bishop move, we'd both be getting a little bit of mana, so it's not the worst. Bishop's pinned, so we could attack it. But I'm just expecting the pawn move, which, I mean, yeah, we're not really getting a whole lot of progress at that point. I guess we can attack. Yeah, hold on, wait. Let's try. My opponent won't have queen time. So let's just attack the bishop with our own and see what that does for us. If this pawn pushes, we could potentially attack with our queen. Nope, the other one does. But hold on, we just take the bishop and the queen has to take, no? My opponent won't have queen time. The king could stay where it is. Okay, nope. Sweet. We just take, and the king's gonna have to take. This is a much better game for us for sure. We could attack again. I think it's, why not? Maybe we're moving a bit too fast, but that's fine. We could maybe attack the knight first, maybe like a house recruit into parkour mech combo to get a better attack, but it's no big deal. Let's place the pawn now to attack this knight. We could have also pushed, but we were maximum mana, so why not? Then we can attack again safely. Wonder about, okay, no, we're not at risk of any kind of Shot in the Dark stuff. We will have to look out for that if the knight makes it here. Both of these moves could be dangerous. So how do I defend against all of that? Probably just this pawn move. Play it slow. Okay, knight goes all the way back. Perfectly fine by me. Let's tactically place a pawn. Let's go probably here. Keep mana flowing. Now we can't just, oh, dang, whoops. Oh no, didn't see that one coming. The defensive queen times are, well, not defensive, but attacking with queen time is not something that you ever expect. And that really sucks. Yeah, now I'm kind of just in a bad position. Oh no. Well, we'll see if I can claw this one back. I guess we're not in the worst position because we did win the queen earlier, but down a rook and a bishop in exchange for what? A few pawns? Just two, I believe. To be fair, we can turn those into, okay, well, there goes that. We can turn them into knights, which is nice. And my opponent no longer has queen time, which is also nice. Put a parkour mech on this pawn. So we're attacking this pawn, and Our goal at some point will be to attack this knight. Okay. Yeah, no, this move I think is a no-brainer. Then we could even, yeah, we go here with our knight as well. And potentially attack this one, maybe. I do have to be careful. So the knight's not in a spot where it can shot in the dark my king, thankfully. Interesting. We have a free pawn. Can't shot in the dark. Anything important? Yeah, let's take the pawn. It attacks the rook as well. We have less than a minute. We have to do a lot of thinking. Okay. We can't, I guess we could. Yeah, let's do this. So we're attacking the bishop, which is now hanging, and okay, cool. We trade off knights. What's the material situation now? We're down just still a rook and a piece, but we do have an extra parkour mech, so one of our pawns will be turning into a knight, so we're really just down a rook. So if we tried shot in the dark, the king would just move and it wouldn't be a big deal for him, but we do have 2 options to attack the king. Also full on mana. How do we attack this square? Preferably quickly. Let's make another knight. Maybe we'll be able to confuse him with a shot in the dark? Okay, never mind. 10 seconds again. Love getting low on time, apparently. I think we're winning the exchange. Could have shot in the dark, but, I mean, that's fine. Oh, maybe not. That move. Yeah, he finds it. That's unfortunate. And we can't really shot in the dark. No time. Okay. Do this one. So he's going to think I'm attacking the king. Hopefully he doesn't move to defend. This is an absolute last-ditch effort. It's not going to work. Wow. Oh, never mind. It wouldn't have worked anyways. And I just blundered the knight. That's fine. Maybe in the time scramble, I can work my king all the way up and then shot in the dark. That did happen earlier. Worth a shot. I could have also... Hold on. I could have just not moved. My opponent has 2 minutes to think about it. It would have been really interesting, actually, if I just didn't move and then my opponent tried to take. Wow. How does this keep happening? I almost timed out, but wow. Okay. I don't know why, like, did they just not think that you can move the king to attack the other king? That's so strange. We take those, though. And that's why I think shot in the dark is still really good. All right, we have the black pieces this game. We're going to go for e5 in response to e4. Play a normal opening, I suppose. I think I want to get these pawns placed early, get the early material advantage when I can. My opponent does have house recruit, but not parkour mech. And I have to also look out for the bishop 2.0. That can be deadly. Okay, let's bring another knight out. Actually, no, we can already do a house recruit. Get some space, maybe? Let's try it. It's good to play spells early, just to get your mana flowing, because it's really common. I'm sure it'll get better once people get better at the game, but it's extremely common. Okay, my queen's actually trapped. Wow, I didn't think about that. Bishop 2.0, no matter what I do. Too bad I don't have bishop 2.0. And I will have to look out for queen time as well. Okay, so let's just go here with our bishop. I don't have bishop 2.0, so it's not a huge risk for him. But now... Okay, so the problem is I can't take this right away because of queen time. So let's just take the bishop. Not sure which one I want to take with. But if I take the pawn and then pawn takes, I would have to then take the bishop because queen time would be an issue. So instead, let's just do this. Okay, the knight moves. I guess I have to be careful about the fork, so let's just take here. I mean, it is a hanging knight, so I'm not sure what that was all about. I guess, okay, well, I can't... Well, I can still take this knight, and... Hold on. I have a fork with shot in the dark, and I think, well, you could move the pawn forward and capture, I believe, which is strange. But I could even go here with the knight. Oh, I don't have shot in the dark even. Dang. Okay, so then instead, let's take with bishop, and so I could either try this. The king would just move, though, so I'm not really winning anything at all. But instead, let's just go house recruit here to defend our knight and keep this queen from trapping my rook. Well, we'll have to wait a few moves, but I do potentially have another shot in the dark opportunity. I think this pawn move makes sense. Get our bishop out, potentially. Where do we go with our knight now? Only a few options. I guess let's just go here. Ooh. So this pawn's pinned, obviously. We could... Oh, we can't counterattack. We don't have enough mana. Well, we could block with our bishop. That seems good. Let's do that. Pawn's no longer pinned. We can obviously capture back here. But yeah, it's going to get a little bit dicey. Okay, he doesn't even go for that. That's nice. Let's bring our knight here. We can get our rook activated, potentially. We have to look out for forks. These house recruit forks can be really dangerous. Let's attack the queen. Then we have... Oh, no, we can't really do that. Like, we can, but Okay, so instead, let's just go here with the rook. Attack this bishop. So I want to attack this queen. That leaves me vulnerable to that. Yeah, I mean, still leaves me vulnerable to that. But I guess I'm fine with that. If he goes, I can just take with knight. I don't know what I'm thinking there. Thankfully, no shot in the dark. And full mana. Hasn't used a single spell, I don't think. So that's good for me. I have that advantage. But I don't have castling rights, which is a little bit unfortunate. Let's see. I guess we can go for this now. I don't see a huge problem with it. We'd probably want to take back with pawn instead of bishop. Or if bishop 2.0, we could just take with king. That's our only option. Okay, we have a fork now on these two rooks. Oh, but queen takes here, then bishop 2.0. That's not good. Can I do anything against that? I don't think I can, other than here with the rook. I guess we have to go here with the rook, and then, yeah, unfortunately, we don't have castling rights. I could have also gone here with our knight to do that, but then, I don't know, could have gotten dicey. We can block with bishop. Even if bishop 2.0 comes in, we can take with rook, and then that's all fine. Okay, interesting move. Let's just do house recruit. Plop that down right here. Probably attack the bishop to kind of force his hand, maybe. He's not going to be able to go after this knight really easily, except for maybe with house recruit. Again, he hasn't used a spell yet, which is very odd. Okay, let's attack the bishop. We have shot in the dark. I don't know what we can really do with it. Okay, now the bishop's not a problem because of this. And we could even trap it with... Oh, we don't have any house recruit casts left. That's unfortunate. So instead, we have to make something happen fast. Let's get ready to attack the queen, maybe? Go here so you can't use bishop 2.0. This is still safe. Not so much anymore. Oh, shoot. Okay, we have this move. Oh, but my rook can get taken by his rook. Oh, this is so dicey. 10 seconds. Not fun. I do have this knight, thankfully. Now I always have shot in the dark. I have to make moves fast to make up only 2-second increment. Not a whole lot to do. I have to go down. Could have taken with rook, but probably not the smartest. Queen's hanging. That's good. Probably has to go somewhere. We have parkour mech. Probably end up using that on a pawn before we lose it. Do it right now. Why not? Defending this. Unfortunately, we used 2 seconds there, so we're not making up any time. What are my routes for shot in the dark? We can maybe try it this, and then either this or this. I mean, the king would just move, I'm sure. Oh no, I'm running out of time. Not good. Take with rook, I guess? Oh, that's bad. No, it's really bad. Yeah, we can at least try that move. Maybe attack with our rook. Could still do that. Then thankfully, yeah, we have shot in the dark we can use on our king. So I'll have to guess where we went. So there's like a 1 in 3 chance that he guesses correctly. I guess 1 in 4 because I could have stayed in place. He doesn't. Sweet. So we just go here to safety. He was worried about his queen. I don't think my queen could have done anything to his. Next order of business is probably using our last parkour mech. Wow, he timed out. What a crazy time scramble that was. I'll take the win though. We were definitely losing that game. I think I had some chance to come back in with a parkour mech, but not necessarily the best sign that I almost lost with my opponent not using any spells.